Hello everybody, it's the 8th of June 2015, Dan here from Essex, United Kingdom. Now the purpose of the video here is I want to show you my Avalon Pride peach tree. Now it's been in the ground here, I believe this is its second or third growing season, and before that it was in another garden for a growing season. Now when I first purchased this, it was a very strong looking tree. It leafed out lovely and there was very few signs of peach leaf curl. However, now as you can see, we are beginning to indeed show signs of this horrible and ugly disease. Now this is a fungus and it lives in the bark, and the fungus then breed when the tree is below 16 degrees C. So in the UK that is certainly the majority of the winter, if not a fair bit of the spring as well. And then the tree leaves out and you get this sort of thing, blistering, curling of the leaves, which weakens the tree because it has to reproduce the leaves, and it can also weaken the fruit because the tree is being drained nutritionally. Now there are ways you can avoid this in the UK. You can have them against a south-facing wall as a fan, then you can cover the tree in the winter periods, or you can grow them in a big greenhouse or a polytunnel, or you can have a pot grown tree, have it outside in the summer or late spring, early summer, late spring in the summer, and then when the leaves fall off in the winter you can then put it inside in a garage or a shed or something. You shouldn't get leaf curl either. Now this tree, however, is starting to grow a little bit, so I'll just show you here. There we go, new shoots, new shoots, new shoots. Now this tree has never produced a peach. It tends to have a few very small ones on every year, but they then proceed to fall off. I mean, the leaves that aren't affected, it's a very nice looking tree. So you can spray this with a fungicide before bud burst. That will be Bordeaux mixture, copper sulfate. But as I said, the best way to guard against it is to stop it getting wet in the winter months. But my reasoning for doing nothing is I want to test out just how resistant the variety Avalon Pride, an American variety, actually is. And in the US, this disease is believed to cost the industry between $2.5 to $3 million. That's a fair old bit, isn't it, if you think about it? In the UK, I've not heard any sort of figures to how much it costs, because generally here people don't grow peaches commercially. If they do, I certainly have. I've never seen a commercial peach farm or anything like that here. I would like to see one. If anyone listening to this knows of one, or indeed has one, then please let me know. So that's Avalon Pride, starting to look a little bit. The leaf curl is well underway, and every year it can tend to get worse and infect the tree more and more until it eventually dies. So other trees also suffer from this, nectarines and almonds as well. I do know a place relatively near to here, they've got two rather lovely almond trees, but they've also got this horrible disease. And you can see also it has a little bit of green fly. This is why the bumblebees are all around it eating the green fly. So that is Avalon Pride, and I'll just take you to my Dixie Red. Okay, so this is Dixie Red peach, again another American variety, but I'm choosing to grow it in a polytunnel in the pot. You may remember a video I did a few weeks ago where I explained how I set it. So here we go. Looks a lot healthier than the other tree, but it's still a relatively new tree. I don't know how they kept it before I purchased it, whether it was in a greenhouse or a polytunnel, or indeed from a sort of foreign land where leaf curl is not present. Okay, so if you want further information on peach leaf curl, there's lots of it on the internet, and you can get it in most gardening books as well. I certainly recommend, if you are going to look at growing peaches, that you do learn how to lessen your chances of your tree becoming infected, because if you spend £30 on a tree and then it succumbs to leaf curl, you may be rather disappointed. Okay, any questions, please feel free to ask.